Alright guys, I greatly apologize for the delay. Me not running this tomorrow. Yesterday, not tomorrow. Oh my goodness. But let's get rolling here. We have a 5-boxer baseball mixer number 18. It's going to be 2 boxes of Pristine, a hobby box of Topps Chrome 2023, Breakers Delight Topps Chrome 2023, as well as the Sapphire edition. Obviously, you guys can see the two. This is so crooked right now. I said it's been a unique 2 days for me or so. I think I'll tilt this up a little bit. Anyway, you can see the 2 Pristine boxes. We'll slide those to the side. Obviously, the overhead camera's in the bottom left. Then we have the Breakers Delight and the Hobby. And then we obviously have the Topps Chrome Sapphire that was an online only. We'll start out with a Topps Chrome Hobby box here. I do appreciate, like I said, everybody getting in. There is a rolling screen on the right that has everybody's team. We will run the 2-2 Bowman Chrome break after this. And then after that, we will do the other Bowman. I think Pokemon actually beat the other Bowman break. So we'll probably run the Pokemon break, and then we'll run the other Bowman break. That'll be the order for tonight. If Leaf or whatever else closes, I'll break it if people want me to break it that late. But if people want me to wait till tomorrow, I also understand. I can definitely do some afternoon breaks tomorrow. I guess right now this is... I mean, obviously I always took it as a job more than a hobby in the first place. But I guess as of yesterday, this is kind of like my main thing till the foreseeable future. I mean, I do have a bunch of like interviews lined up, but I don't really know if I want to go back into the office. We'll see how breaks fill. If we can get to like 2 breaks a day, I'll be fine. If we don't get to 2 breaks a day, won't be fine. So it's one of those things where I'm not, and that's not like, oh, fill more breaks, please. I don't. Like I said, if I have to go back to an office, I'll go back to the office and figure it out. Oh man, the camera's not focused. Oh, that's right. I restarted my computer because it was giving me a bunch of issues. I'm more pissed. I'm actually like, the whole situation is just irritating because like, you can disagree with like people or whatever, and it's okay to be like laid off or fired or whatever you want to call it, but my big issue with the situation was I was literally the night before Tuesday. We just had to get like new CACs, which if you're not in the military, CAC's like a PIV. If you don't even know what a PIV is, essentially it's like it's this. So this is a CAC, right? So like this was expired, or going to expire at the end of the month. So we had to go get a new one, which then puts new credentials, and they jacked it up. So for like a day I couldn't log in, so I was like testing a bunch of shit last night till like 10 at night. Or 2 nights ago at 10 at night. Like, if my boss already knew I was going to get fired, like why would he have me testing shit like the night before? Like, that's why I was so pissed, because I was up like, not late, but I was up testing stuff till like 10 p.m. and then we had a meeting at 9 a.m. and they fired me. Like, I was like, bro, like you could have just told me to not even bother. And then tonight his phone was off when I go drop the shit off. So I literally drove wherever. Well, not that far away. Anybody that's in Maryland probably knows where Arundel Mills is. But I drove from Pasadena to Arundel Mills. If you're familiar with Maryland, if you're not, it's about a 30-minute drive, 25-minute drive from where my house is at. There and back to have his phone be turned off. And when I try to like, you got to buzz in because he lives in apartments. Like, his phone was turned off too. So like I couldn't even like get buzzed in to like go knock on his door, like drop it off, and like maybe he would have like locked mailbox or something I could drop this shit off into, but nope. So now it'll be lovely because the HR lady from that company's see you next Tuesday when it comes to stuff, because we had a huge argument about handing in my, like, they wanted me to just pass off my government computer to somebody, which wasn't going to happen without like an email or at least a receipt. Matt Chapman, I was going to say, so it's just been a headache all day. We have Nolan Gorman, Paul Goldschmidt, Javier Baez, Bellinger, Max Scherzer, Yastrzemski, Riley Green, Seager, Jazz Chisholm, Yelich, Jimenez, Tucker. We're going to have Clayton Kershaw on the purple speckle. Oh boy, that's a fat boy sleeve. All right, now we got a regular size sleeve. Going to the Dodgers. Oh, it's on the front, huh? 241 out of 299. Going to Steve Walkstein and the Dodgers. I know Steve's looking forward to hopefully get himself some Charmanders and Squirtles later on. We have Scherzer, Trout, Rosario, Pujols, DJ LeMahieu, and Varsho. We're going to have VR, LeMahieu, Shea Langeliers, Conforto. Going to have Alex Bregman, Bobby Witt Jr., Josh Jung, Bieber. Going to have Adley Rutschman, Cabrera, Herrera, Reynolds, Alec Thomas, Gonzalez, J-Rod, Spencer Torkelson. We have Kyle Stowers, which I don't know if he's going to get the call back up or a chance to make an impact in the playoffs. We'll see. I'm sure he might be on the roster for the playoff, especially after the minor league playoffs end. But I don't know if he's going to get like actual significant playing time. He'll probably have like a big pinch hit or something. 50 out of 399. He does have a lot of power, but I think they're favoring Kierstead over him because Kierstead was the higher round pick and finally made his way into the bigs. We have Buxton, Nick Castellanos, Hap, Semien, Vientos, Logan O'Hoppe, Waldachuk, Dalton Varsho, and Giancarlo Stanton and Matt Olson. We're going to have Austin Hayes, Kyle Tucker, Cabrera, Swanson, Batty. We're going to have our first autograph, Drew Waters for the Royals. That's going to Brian Ward on the Drew Waters. Once a top 5 prospect in the Braves organization. We have Hoskins, Stowers, Lewis, Sale, Jordan Walker, Assad, Acuna Jr., Kevin Gausman. I think Acuna wrapped up the NL MVP. The 40-40 club guy, I think, pretty much is guaranteed. We have Cavalli, Garrett Mitchell, Corbin Carroll, Salvador Perez, Moreno, Vargas, Groshans, and Volpe, which is kind of funny because I actually think Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts both are having MVP seasons, but they just haven't had a better season than Acuna. We have O'Neill, Mookie Betts, Ruiz, Tovar, Pena, Rasmussen, Gray, Yoshida, Spencer Torkelson, Gorman, Massey. I have Arrays, Lindor, Stephen Kwan, Brandon Lowe, Marcus Semien, Ketel Marte, Joe Ryan, Alvarez, Encarnacion, Meyer, Alex Call, Bryant, Bo Naylor on the Technicolor, Garcia, and Fujinami. So you want to talk about a trade for the Orioles that didn't pan out? That was my boy Fujinami. Let's get into a Pristine. That's kind of what makes the most sense transitioning here. Two of these bad boys. Pristine is one of my favorite products. That and actually, I really like Leaf Trinity too. That hopefully we'll get to either open tonight or tomorrow. I will post a Pokemon break early tomorrow since that one like snap filled, and we'll see if we can get a couple more Pokemon fills. I am going to keep adding booster boxes of other series to it just to beef it up a little bit. We got Shea Langeliers on for the Athletics going to Brian Ward. Some closer's luck here for Brian. Shea Langeliers, a Charm City legend. The man that runs finest. We're going to have Brandon Crawford and Evan Longoria for the Diamondbacks. Be a purple, 57 out of 99 for the D-backs. We have Roberto Clemente, Bo Naylor, Brandon Woodruff, Alejandro Kirk, Rizzo, Crawford, and Mookie Betts on the snap. Have Hunter Brown on the Pristine. Have Juan Soto and Salvador Perez on the refractors. Soto's going to the Nationals, as that's the team he was in the All-Star game with last year. Stefanik, Cal Ripken Jr., Bogarts, Jose Canseco, Clay Holmes, Valdez, and Vaughn Grisham. We have Tristan Casas on the orange, 13 out of 25, going to the Red Sox. And that's going to go to Chris Braswell on one of his first breaks in the group. I don't know, Chris, are you a Red Sox fan? Do we have another Sox fan in here? We have Carlton. We have Luis Arraez from the Minnesota Twins on the blue. I'll make sure this one gets sent to the Twins and not to the Marlins like I did earlier. 44 out of 75. We have Ty France, Alex Bregman, Acuna, Musgrove. We have Nolan Arenado, Juan Soto on the going, gone, and a going, gone Buster Posey. The blue going, gone, so a 55 out of 75. Juan Soto strikes again, going to the Padres, and Chuck the Soto. I don't know if Chuck's the Soto collector or not, but he's got himself a fair amount of Chucks, or a fair amount of Sotos. The Braves are about to hit here. That's going to go to Joseph Bryson and the Michael Harris the second, 42 out of 99. Nice hit on this one. Put big boy Michael Harris there. He says, I like him better than the Yankees. We have Mike Piazza, Yuri, De Los Santos, 64 out of 75. Going to go to Dustin. We have David Villar, Charlie Blackman, Jose Barrios, Josh Smith, Yu Darvish, Nestor Cortez, and Salvador Perez. This pack is gigantic. What is this? What is this double rainbow surprise going on over here? Let's say they got two. They threw two packs in there. We got David Ortiz. This is a quad pack or a quintuple pack. We have Ian Happ and Mark Appel. It's gonna be a 33 out of 50. We have Ricky Henderson, Hideki Matsui, George Springer, Jordan Walker, Max Castillo, Mark McGuire, and Nolan Gorman. I have Orlando Cabrera and Ty Cobb. Definitely not a great twofer. I was going to say that's for sure. We got Jose Trevino, Davis Martin, Rod Carew, Jose Trevino again, Shea Langeliers, Joey Votto, and J-Rod. a 33 out of 75 for the Mets on the Pete Alonso. David Wright and Gregory Soto. That means we should have an autograph in here, but we'll see. We have Garrett Hill, Greg Maddux, Machado, Hoskins, Steve Carlton, and Alex Rodriguez. And then we're going to have Kyle Schwarber out at 50, but that's not an auto. They think an extra pack made it okay to short us an autograph? Like, that doesn't sound right. This is going to the Phillies on the 47 out of 50. Double check and make sure I didn't miss a redemption. Let's see, I got something. I'll grab an Archive Signature Series box at the end of the break. Let's get into the Breakers Delight box here to at least make up for the autograph. I'll send it away and see what they do, but it takes forever for them to send stuff back. And then, like, I like a couple redemptions from Malcolm Nunez, and they're offering me, like, Aaron Savali autograph replacements. And I'm like, bro, like, that's not even equivalent to a first Bowman of a guy. Is a Aaron Savali rookie card. Like, that's what they're offering. I was like, y'all don't have any other replacements? We can give you $10. We can give you $10 store credit. And what did they tell you, Ward? We're going to have Matt Chapman, Groshans, Anthony Volpe, Tyler Freeman, Luis Castillo, and Eloy Jimenez. At least that was a pretty nice set of things right there. We are going to get an O'Neal Cruz 4 out of 5 going to Dustin Gonzalez. Nice hit there on the Cruz. Youthquake. Get a Fuchsia Jordan Walker. That's what I love to see right here. 79 out of 399 of the Cardinals and Phillip Lemons. Yeah, see, that's that bullshit. Like, I've sent a bunch of stuff back, and they'll send, like, the most random, like, non-relatable things ever, and I'm like, that's not even... 39 out of 99. One time they sent me back for a missing autograph, like, 2... Well, it's easy for them to replace wax, but they don't. When they replace hits, they don't replace it with the same wax. Like, luckily, Paul hooked me up 39 out of 99 whenever we were missing those 8 autographs. I couldn't imagine if I didn't have a breaker account, like what would have happened. We're going to go with this guy first because I'm hoping that the gold autograph is better than... I'm hoping that the Youthquake and the gold autograph is better than what this is. We have Freddie Tarnok, 139 out of 250. I will say it is a beautiful looking card in the centering as well as the autograph. It looks like a immaculate card. If only it could have been a Shea Langley's, it would have been like $4,000 right there. I'm joking. Going to Brian Ward in the Athletics on the Tarnok. We're going to have Brett Batty on the Youthquake. Going to the Mets. Well, I mean, they did trade a few guys over there to get Matt Olson. Good old Matty Ice. We're going to get a gold shimmer. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Senga. 31 out of 50 going to the Mets and Steve Walkstein on the gold shimmer. Now, that's what you call a breaker's delight right there. That was one of the better breakers of lights we've opened, period. I mean, I wouldn't say it was steal of the century. Like, everyone kind of knew Matt Olson was good. It's not like anybody was like, yeah, Matt Olson's just an okay player. I just think that, yeah, I mean, I don't know. This has to be a good box because they sealed it goofy. They put what should be on an edge, like in the middle. This is going to be a good box. I've got a feeling. First autograph, we're starting off with Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 65 out of 75 for the Blue Jays, and it's starting off pretty good, going to Brian Ward. Now, I will say that is actually comparable closer's luck right there, Steve. And talk shit about my boy Shea Langeliers. Bay it can be in Topps Chrome Sapphire Edition. That's the only box he can be in for Bay. We have Drew Waters and Luis Arraez on the gold. $35 out of 50. You have Burns, McNeil, Ortiz, Raleigh Fingers, Waters, Ozzie Smith, and Mike Trout. Starling Marte. Jake Cronenworth and Ian Happ on the orange. 9 out of 25. I have Ty Cobb, William Contreras, Paguero, Valdez, Cronenworth, Herrera, and Jace Jung. That's gonna be a thick boy in there. We got Tony Gwynn for the Padres going to Chuck, 75 out of 75, the bookend. Oh, they just gave us an extra card. What is going on with this? 2 boxes. We got Mullins. We got Soto. Behind that, we're gonna have a Starling Marte on the Around the Diamond. Steve has the world's biggest Mets Starling Marte collection. And Around the Diamond bat patch autograph. We're going to have Soto, Wright, Ryu, Alvarez. There's not been any Giants hits. Walker, Kepler, and Bryce Harper. To the Cardinals and Phillip Lemons is going to be Matthew Liberatore. Put him in the back for Josh Bell. Actually, that's what I was afraid of. I was knocking stuff over, trying to adjust stands. There we go. We have Ketel Marte and Max Kepler. We have Ketel Marte again, Soto, Bogarts, Prado, Corbin, Brady Singer, and Adrian Beltre. Devin Williams on the Pristine. Got Larry Walker and Jose Ramirez on the purple. 36 out of 99. Luis Castillo, Bryce Harper, Larkin, Benintendi, Velasquez, Johnny Bench, and Francisco Alvarez. Got a Bo Naylor on the gold. William Contreras and Pete Alonso. Scherzer, McClanahan, Evan Lee, Willie Mays, Nola, Veritek, and Bobby Witt Jr. Put these in the bin. Get into the Sapphire. I haven't watched anybody open these or opened any, so we'll see. I have 3 more boxes of these, so they'll definitely be in mixers if you're looking for this product. I still have several more cases. I still have 4 more cases at Trinity, so you don't have to worry about that, Steve. I'm sure you'll have a chance to get the Mets. These cards seem like they printed them really nice this year. There's years where like they seem flimsy and kind of cheap. They seem like they're pretty well put together this year, so that's always nice to see. We're gonna cut the deck right at the orange and at least go through the other half first. All right, let's get rolling here. We have Toronto's Young Star Celebrate. Marcell Ozuna, Josh Staumont, Francisco Lindor for the Mets, Christian Javier. Orioles outfield celebrates the Dodgers. We're going to have Eric Haas, Kevin Kiermaier, Max Scherzer, and Ketel Marte. Have Taylor Walls, Griffin Jacks, Carlos Correa, Zach Gallen, Evan Lee, Joey Gallo, Jacob deGrom, Brian Reynolds, Brendan Rodgers, and we're going to have our first color, and it's going to be Eli Morgan, 17 out of 50 on the gold. Going to the Guardians. And that's going to go to Nick Sabo. We're going to have Dodgers core, stays loose in the pregame, Michael Conforto. Ranger Suarez, John Gray. Houston Astros, Pete Alonso. Elias Diaz, who actually had a really good year, Seth Lugo. We're going to have a Juan Moncada, 11 out of 25. I don't remember his thing being like this. I would assume he doesn't have a photo variation, but then we're going to have Brandon Crawford. I actually think this... I mean, are the parallels numbered different? No, this is actually a big. I mean, not a huge hit, I don't think, but going to Matt Rogers is This is a photo variation. It's 11 out of 25. The codes are different. Actually, a nice hit for the White Sox. I guess that must have been his SSP. I don't know if they made SSPs of everybody in the product, but nice. I mean, it's out of 25 regardless, I was going to say, which makes a nice hit. But this is actually a photo variation, so that's nice for the White Sox and Matt. Congratulations on that. I mean, there's a lot of team cards in this one, too. I would say that was not a great box, but it happens. Let's go over the hits. Oh, let me go get a box of archives. 1 second. So I had to venture upstairs to go get it. Good luck to everybody. And then we'll go over the hits. Well, Jared's going to be happy. He gets himself a Hunter Pence, the cult here. It's actually like a super well-centered card. Holy smokes, for whatever tops this was. What was it? 2016 tops. Pretty well-centered card. Going 100 pence, 15 out of 24 to the Giants. It's going to Jared Welch. There was a missing autograph in the... I mean, if I find a redemption when I'm sorting it, it is what it is. But there was a missing autograph in the Pristine, one of the Pristine boxes. So, which is unfortunate, but really much I can do if it happens other than replace it. I'd rather make sure you guys get an autograph for sure compared to waiting forever to get one. We have Bo Naylor on the gold, Tony Gwynn on the blue, Pete Alonso on the blue, and the orange Tristan Casas. If they ever send something back that's actually... The problem is sometimes they send back like packs. Like one time I was missing an autograph in something and they sent me back... They sent me back like 6 big league packs or some shit like that. I was like, bro, I'm missing an autograph. We have Juan Moncada on the orange, Eli Morgan on the gold. We're going to have Ramirez on the purple, the green lunar for the Guardians, Happ on the orange, Arrays on the gold, Kershaw on the purple speckle, Batty on the Youthquake, Appel on the gold, De Los Santos on the blue, Arrays on the blue, the purple Longoria. We're going to have the fuchsia Jordan Walker, really nice centered card. We have Kyle Schwarber on the gold, Juan Soto on the blue, the fuchsia Stowers, and the red O'Neal Cruz. We're going to have Drew Waters on the base autograph, Tarnock on the purple, 139 out of 250. Starting the Marte on the around the diamond, the Hunter Pence on the 15 out of 24. Then we're going to have Matthew Liberatore, and this is going to be just the base Pristine autograph. Going on, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and that's going to be a 65 out of 75. Shea Langeliers on the base. Michael Harris II on the 42 out of 99 for the Braves. And then last but not least, we have Kodai Senga, 31 out of 50 on the gold wave. And that's going to be the break, guys. I appreciate y'all for hopping in. sorry about the missing autograph. I'll send the box away and see what happens. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. See you guys here in a second for the Bowman Chrome 2 and 2. And then we're going to run some Pokemon, and then we're going to run the half and half case of Bowman Chrome. That's the schedule for the rest of the night. Probably going to be breaking for a while for sure. I appreciate y'all.